Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Zielonka Hard Start, episode 29. It's now January and I'm about to sell my first load of chips. Hopefully that gets me, I'm pretty sure that'll get me up to the point where I can afford to fix the, wonder if chips go in here, I guess they do. Or I can afford to fix the big tractor so I don't need to run this trailer on this little tractor. And yes, we will be able to fix the big tractor, so we'll use it for the next run. Hopefully that doesn't kill our profit so much that we can't afford the oil harvester, the oil mill. Um, Although I'm still kind of feeling like we really need a forage harvester, hopefully before next harvest. It's just a pain. I guess I can do that's a square. That square field's not too terribly painful compared to the other field, the way the other field was. So I can probably limp along one or two more times with the current harvest setup. But the forage harvester would just make it a dream, a breeze. So really aiming for that, and that'll allow us to get a couple more fields full of poplar, which will just be a major cash injection every year. In many ways, I've already won. I've already beat the challenge of starting with very little, even though I haven't paid back the loan. I could pay the back. I could just pay back the loan this time and limp along on nothing. But I'm going to keep the loan and keep improving things. I've got the loan. I'm holding the loan at bay with that greenhouse, so I don't really need to worry too much about it. Right, so we're going to load this tractor, this big tractor, up with a load of wood chips and take it right through the maintenance shed on our way to sell it. Or maybe we'll, yeah, we'll do that. Be so nice to have a full-on 18-wheeler road tractor with all the bells and whistles and a big old 60, 80, 100,000 liter trailer. 100,000 liters would make this only about 5 trips instead of 15. And noticing the textures, I got concrete on one bit and asphalt on another, I think, but the textures are definitely different in my farmyard. They cost the same, so that's not really an issue, although it'll cost more to homogenize it, but I think it's fine the way it is. And in the meantime, so we've plowed that field. We could probably stand to throw a layer of fertilizer on it. We need to cultivate up the rice field again. I was waiting till this tractor was repaired to do that, though. So let's get you repaired, bud. 34,000 now. Wow. And we'll just repair the trailer to keep it up that way. Would be real nice to own and use a pressure washer, but I just haven't gotten around to getting that and getting it on a trailer and everything. I don't even have a trailer I could put it on. So I'm just gonna get on this and get all this stuff sold. And yeah, I'll see you when there's money in the bank. Okay, so that's the wood chips sold. Now we're gonna go sell the barley and then place the oil mill and buy that skid steer loader, because I've got a lot of loading to do, and we'll have more once I get the canola and the rice going in the new oil mill, once we've got that placed. So yeah, that's the next set of steps. The barley will be sold in the same location and will be worth about, my guess, oh, 10 grand maybe, if we're lucky. If we're lucky, it'll be worth 10 grand. So, yeah, on to barley sales. Yeah, buddy, maybe you should look both ways before you start walking across the road. This is looking a lot like a farm now. Silo goes a long way to doing that. Barley. Maybe we'll get a better trailer than that one. I'm gonna hold on to that trailer for bales, but maybe this barley can finance a small flatbed trailer for carting pallets. That's not the big unwieldy bale trailer thing. That would be nice. I don't know if I like the little tiny trailer. I think I'll have more pallets than that. I mean, I already do, but in terms of what I've got pushed aside from the seedlings. But I checked, and the farmer's market is still the best place. It was the best place for the wood chips, and now it's the best place for the barley. In fact, it's even better than Erlengrat, you know, on the train. So, yeah, it's not worth much. I mean, wood chips are only worth 5 something at their best, but this barley at its best is worth 3 something. But the profit in the wood chips is more about volume than actual value. All right, this will go in the grain tank rather than on the ground. $5 grand, not even 10. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's all good. Every bit of money coming in is helpful. It wasn't that much effort to harvest that barley, and I didn't even have to plant it or weed it or anything. It was just there. So we're all repaired up. I'll get this thing going on the on cultivating the rice field. And it'll be time to get the oil mill down and get the canola oil into it. We can lose the little oil mill. That'll be a little bit of money back. Maybe 15,000. Might as well get that thing cultivated while there's no snow on the ground. Looks like there's going to be snow eventually, but not right now. So let's get it cultivating while it's clear. And then to decide where exactly to put that oil mill, I'm thinking right over there. Looks like the plow missed a little spot. And then next season for rice planting, I won't actually forget to look, and it'll just blood as it's supposed to. So while that's doing that, let's look at and think about where we're going to put that oil mill. First thing we want to do is get the area plotted out. So let's see how big it is. All right, it's not terrible. We want access, easy access to both spots. And yeah, I'm gonna go explore a couple of positions in my test game, and I will be right back. All right, I decided I would just wing it. But it's about that big, and we want, like I said, we want ease of access to both the input and the output, which kind of means that maybe it needs to go over here. It could go like right there. I actually put it right up on the road. This is kind of my road anyway. Not a lot of terrain deformation right there. Pretty sure it wouldn't mess up my harvesting of that other field much. I mean, I guess I own the road. So that's kind of cool. I mean, or I could put it here, right I don't know what that's overlapping with. Right along this way, basically right on that road. There's a little more terrain deformation there, but it doesn't actually look too terrible either way. We get it as far away from... It really wants a lot of room. Right there. And we'll smooth anything that's made weird. Alright, that's our major purchase for today. Our next purchase is going to be... Let's check the sale. No, of course not. It's going to be this New Holland 318. It is quite a bit smaller than the other one, but it's also quite a bit cheaper. And we need the pallet fork for that. Alright. And I'm wondering if we get that guy, we could actually do some other things. But yeah, we still need the trailer for carting flatbeds. For carting pallets. I just don't see as they have anything useful. Neither of these guys is valid. I guess I could just live with. That stuff. I could get this Trius, which would work for the oil. I'm pretty certain. And it's actually got ramps. So I'm gonna lay down the side to load it, ramp out back to buy that. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Okay. And now we're broke for a while, which is usually what happens almost immediately. We'll go get, let's see here. We'll get the box truck. No, it's not really a box truck, but we'll get the dragon to put the rice, the leftover rice. I wish I could actually extract the rice from the other oil mill. We're just going to have to let that run unless we want to lose a bit. I don't see any weird lifts or lips or anything, so I think we're pretty safe on not needing the landscape here. So we're just gonna dump this in the new oil mill. We're gonna get a screenshot real quick like for thumbnail purposes. And then we will go down and have a look at getting rice turned on. Yeah, 480 cycles per month instead of 48. Add another 60 pounds, 60 euros a month to our costs. And it's gonna be, yeah, rice oil right here activated. Right, 48 a month. So the new oil mill is 10 times faster. Right, and at 48 cycles a month, 48 cycles a month, nope, the other way around. 35, 44 divided by 48 is, no, that can't be. It's 2 to 1. Huh. Well, it's not going to be 78 months. So I'm not sure how that works. The cycles must take a different amount out of them. And then we can, once that's produced all of the full pallets it's going to produce, we can set it to selling, and it will sell the remainder, I believe. I don't think it waits to sell on full pallets. I think it just sells whatever it's got. So the next bit to do, it's too bad we couldn't pick up more land this year. I'd love to keep 300K of income coming in every year. But this one was just too much of a pain in the behind to have any want. I think maybe we put a shed like over here, over in that corner there. Oh yeah, we need to do you. This thing can't. Whoa, that's right. These guys really are nimble. What's cool is, oh, that only happens on the tracked one. You can spin in place. Oh, we'll just drop you in the, yeah. Drop you in there and get this guy driving back to the farm. Alright, we're back at the farm. And we can pick up 2 sets without much trouble. A little bit of trouble, but not much. And we'll wait around on that. We gotta get that guy sprayed. Off with fertilizer, which we don't have in this format. Well, we got to go back and get I should have left the... Should have left the loader down there. Get you empty. Get you empty. We won't be able to carry the trailer back just yet, which is fine. But yeah, with those ramps, we'll be able to actually get the, oh, sorry. We'll be able to get the, power washer back when we buy it, which is not quite yet, because we just can't quite afford it this go round. But we've got the rice field cultivated, so that's a worry that's out of my mind. We've got plenty of granular fertilizer to put in the planter for that, so the rice planter, so that's not an issue. And we got to buy a tank of... Probably should come to a stop before you go purchasing this stuff. Just a thought, but liquid fertilizer. Yes, yes. Ooh, that is expensive. Now we're really broke. So no flipping for us right now. If we really find we need to keep the money, we can pop a contract. Okay, well I guess we didn't need to drag that home after all, did we? Yeah, there's no way this thing actually allows a trailer along with the backpack sprayer. I'm not even going to try. That can cause some serious issues if you get it wrong. If it tries to hook up to the same connections and embeds itself in the sprayer. I've seen that happen in FS25 a few times. It's not a physics interaction that I want to repeat. This thing might flip itself up into the sky or something crazy. But yeah, we'll go get that newly plowed field fertilized. And that'll be one fertilization, and then the second one will be when we plant it on the granular. Yep, looks like it's taking it. We no longer have that 14-meter spreader, but that's fine because this, I believe, is wider. And it might be a little bit slower, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I'm glad I put that oil mill where I did instead of over there. It just wouldn't have provided the same access to both sides easily without taking up a ton of space over there. And I can get a shed over there and a farmhouse and all of that stuff. Of course, I gotta mark up the ground here to get around that, but it's okay, it's okay. The EPA would probably be getting on me right now for spraying into the runoff. It's definitely not something, or whatever the Polish equivalent is. Definitely not something that's looked upon with fondness. We're going to get this folded all the way before we get out of it so we don't trigger that bug. I imagine this will need fertilizer again. And we need a shed where we can store this equipment, that equipment, that equipment. Yeah. Definitely need another shed. And I think we're going to need the sprayer again before we need that planter. Well, we'll go get that trailer now. And I want to have a quick look at this oil mill again. Make sure we're actually... Okay, we don't have any canola. Rice is running. And it's already produced 57 liters. And we're on 1 times. Alright, another drive back to get that thing. Well, actually, if I were to do a couple of contracts while we wait, maybe there's a... Maybe there's a cultivation contract. Nope. Plowing. Hmm. No, I'll just buy the thing next time. Actually, no. I am definitely going to do the plowing contract. But we'll do it with the big guy, who I left running anyway. Oh yeah, that's the answer. Just drag it into a position where it can't be picked up. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna take that plowing contract. We're gonna let a helper do it. Get it done and dealt with. And then once that's taken care of, we can actually just not worry about making a whole bunch of trips down to the store to pick up different things. Go, do it. I probably want you out of the way. I don't know which way that thing's gonna go, but target unreachable. Alright. That's not correct. The target is not unreachable. My helpers are just stupid. The usual. Drunk helpers on the poplar last time. Spinning donuts in my field instead of doing a actual logical harvest. Then where is that contract? It's 44. I think I might actually be looking at going the wrong way. I think it's over there. 43. Yeah, 44. Oh, I see why it was unreachable. Yeah. It wasn't the... It wasn't his fault, it was my fault for trying to make him drive over that stream. But while that's happening, we will actually drive down and get this guy ready, and then we'll do a couple more contracts with the big tractor. I mean, actually, the box truck could have done this. The box truck could have done this job, no problem. But I want to get that power washer ASAP. Because all of my equipment is super dirty. And it's time for nice clean equipment. I normally, once I have the washer, I tend to wash things before I put them away in the shed often. I don't believe there's a penalty to maintenance for running dirty equipment, but I'm guessing in real life that actually does make some sort of difference. So yeah, this trailer, while not the best trailer out there, does have some interesting things. Like, I set the tip side to ramp. And then we can set the width up to allow easy loading of whatever we're trying to load, which is not a lot of things will fit on this thing, but better than many. And then we'll just latch that down. Fill up this greenhouse with water. Let the worker work on that plowing contract. And hope plowing, cultivating, fertilizing comes up. In the meantime. And this dragon will be fine for pulling that little trailer around. Oh, that thing is already good. So, right. Once this field is done plowing, we're gonna move on and call it a day. In fact, thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever. Later on.